That's grown.
That one's me.
And what's up, everybody? It's me, True Star Screamer, and it is Thursday, and you know what that means? It is time for the FigureAction podcast. That's right, we're every Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Us men, children get to sit here and complain about toys made for age 3 and up. Well, some for age 14 and up, depending on the aisle you pick it up from. Or if you go to that one store, but we don't talk about those toys on the free show, if you know what I'm saying. And speaking of people joining us on the show, listen, guys, we are at over 906 subscribers. How cool is that?
We're over 900.
Awesome.
I mean, so we are shy of a 100 of hitting that coveted 1,000. So once again, I ask you, Mike asks you, T-Man demands of you, because, you know, that's how he is. Tell your friends, hit that subscribe button, let other people know that you guys know about this chill show that kind of talks about things, tells bad jokes, and doesn't take the hobby way too seriously. Just seriously enough, though.
AI me is nervous.
That's the thing, though. T-Man is so chill that the only way for him to look nervous is artificially. That is the true power of the T-Man chill.
Yes.
Oh, life is good, guys. Is everybody keeping warm? It is cold as it's freaking freezing down here in North Carolina today. Let me tell you.
It's freezing here too.
Yeah, it changed.
I just got
from
caught in a wind tunnel earlier. Like I literally could barely step forward, and then I had to turn backward because my face was freezing off.
Yeah, it's typical Maryland weather here. I mean, earlier this week it was like 50s during the day, and then we had a windstorm come through, and now it's just getting back down to winter weather.
It is so cold down here that my entire toy intake has been frozen. So that's right. For my pickups this week, I got nothing.
WTF.
I had to segue that one real quick.
All of your gummy weapons are now rigid.
There you go. That's what she said.
God, I'm just scared of a NECA figure falling now.
Well, if you kind of told us, you know, you're in a slow spot for the week.
It is a slump. I got a box coming from Rhode Island, though, if you know what I'm saying.
I do indeed. So what about you, T? Did you get anything cool this week?
Yes, of course. You got to go to my channel to see. It's like, no. I believe since we were on here, I got Soundwave. Is he superior? Maybe. Find out what I think in the review. Also got this. I'm not sure if I had him before.
Yeah, you were playing with him last
guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, this guy came with him, so yay.
Cool.
I got this lady who I am scared to try to transform on camera because I don't know what I did to get it into this mode, and she's been stuck like that. Like, this is one of the most complex deluxe class figures I've messed with in years. Since
so who is that?
Favors.
Arachnid.
Arachnid.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Since the Bay figures, I don't think I've messed with a deluxe that complex. I put up a chill comparison review tonight with this guy and the other G1-ish generations Thundercrackers, Siege and Earthrise.
Flip that one up. I want to see his underside. Yep, there it is, right there. That bomb.
No, you got it. You got
Bombay right there.
You got to pay for the view for that.
Oh yeah, G Tony found it. and I was able to get it from him before February. That's when it was scheduled to get to me from Amazon.
Very nice.
And this was in the box.
Hey,
And stay tuned to my channel. There were several more in the box.
oh, nice.
And I picked up this tonight. Spoiler alert for my toy hunt.
Wait, which one's that?
It's Quintus.
Is that the one we were talking about?
Yes.
Oh, good.
It was. You will see in the video footage. But a bunch of these randomly showed up as well. This is the one I wanted. I didn't put it together yet, but it is Sunstreaker. There's a check mark on it.
Now, are those from some specific person or from the company?
Yeah, they magically appeared.
Understood.
Not from the company. But what about you, Mike, from Junkie on Crafts and Builds?
Oh, well, thanks for that. It's been busy actually putting content up. I mean, it's shocking, I know, but I am blurry as all hell, guys. Sorry. That's what I get for moving fast.
I was afraid it was
but anyway, pickups. No, you're not that old yet. Pickups.
I got readers coming to my house tomorrow.
Oh, nice. The biggest thing that I got since we spoke last is this guy from X-Ray Studios. This is Medicus, the Thracian.
Very good things about that figure.
I like this guy a lot. I do.
How many months we gotta wait?
Sorry, what was that?
How many months we gotta wait to see it?
To see this? Hopefully next week. Because I have him and Hilder to do now. And apparently I forgot that I had this guy pre-order in 2 places, so there's another one coming that whatever. But no, I do like this guy. Just like I like Hilder.
I might PayPal you for that one.
What's that?
I might PayPal you for that other one. I might buy it off you.
I got you. Why are you yelling at me, Dave? Damn.
You couldn't hear me.
Anyway. So yeah, he's a cool figure. I like him a lot. And was messing with him for most of the week. What I had before, and I just finally opened up the box, was this guy. Since we had spiders, I had picked up the Dark Avengers Spider-Man guy. I am not buying any more from the Eradicator wave. Sorry. No.
I think I like this guy's mouse days more than him.
Yes. This guy is okay. It's the engineering's cool, for the new sculpted torso, but that's about the most I'm going to say. I talked about. Yeah.
I was just going to say, I mean, these last most current Marvel Legends have really kind of been lackluster.
It's a lot of obscure stuff, and they were probably closing out things that they were trying to get before starting off new. I don't know. Whatever. This week I got up on the channel Plunderbeaks, if I can talk. I just put up the impressions video for this today. They're neat. They're going to be my one-offs. I don't know if I'm going to. I know I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole and try to grab more of these things, but they are neat. I will say that. The engineering for the wings are really cool. You get much more posability off of these little guys than most Legend figures or anyone else that I've seen with, other than third-party imports with wings. So they're kind of cool. And I guess my WTF pickup for this past week, I saw this guy randomly at Target, and I was like, oh well, this is, this looks really cool. I could definitely incorporate it into something. So I started with a little McFarlane love last week with the Spawn, which I'm finishing up that this week. But I picked up whatever Magnus or whatever his name's supposed to be from the Fallout show. But my WTF is that he's a big floppy mess. Just not fun to mess around with.
I was gonna ask you if you kikied him.
If I what?
Kikied him.
I have not kikied him yet because he's been sitting up on my desk because I've been too busy working with some other stuff and he pissed me off so much that I didn't really care enough to do anything with him. So
unfortunately, we're gonna have to take your word for it on the wiggliness because you are Nokia graphics right now.
Nokia. Oh, I am that bad. Good Lord, guys. I'll switch back over to my other.
I was gonna say
connection.
you look like a Command and Conquer cut.
McLowry, who still refuses to let me hear him pronounce the name.
And we're back. Hi. See if that is a little bit better.
That
Who
is
cares?
that is better. Yes.
Good. All right. Well, that's all I got because that's all I care about talking about.
Oh, that was 8-bit.
Well,
You've upgraded.
you'll see all the stuff some point on the channel.
Yeah, you've
I
upgraded
forgot I got
from
this guy here.
Sega CD.
That's what you both got cardiac as well, right? Obviously, T did, but
Yeah, I'm trying to cut down on the salt in my diet.
Well, that's my spiel. Other than printing stuff.
So I guess it's time to start talking some toys here.
Let's talk toys.
Yeah, you're talking about. I did say you're talking about that 6-arm Spider-Man. I just put the review up for the Spider-Man 2099 on my channel. Either you guys get that one?
Nope.
Did you get
the what?
Did you get the 2099?
Nah, if I see it, I might break.
I'm gonna say this: if you got the previous one, it's worth the upgrade. It is, and I do have on my channel. I do a side by side of the two of them. It is, and it is a needed upgrade if you are a fan of the character. I will say that.
If I have an old one, it's one of the old ones, like 2014-ish.
Oh no! It was the only other time it was done was on the Pizza Spidey body,
Oh,
and then they re-released it, still on the Pizza Spidey body, but somehow fell apart even more. So I'm just saying, if this is a worthy upgrade. So if you're a fan of that character,
and if you're a fan of the Vulcan Buck,
no, it's not the Vulcan Buck.
It's not. Oh, okay.
No, I think I want to say it's Renew Your Vows. It's whichever is the one that has the notch in the back of the neck.
Gotcha.
And the bendy and the toe joint.
Okay.
Renew Your Vows.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a thigh drop.
Oh.
So the leg can kick
I'll
out.
probably get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the Vulcan. Everyone thought it was the Vulcan Buck. It's not the Vulcan Buck. So it's on a Spidey Buck.
Cool.
But I know I saw Mariano's here, and if Mariano's here, we gotta, no matter what we're talking about, we gotta rearrange the entire show and actually talk about some Transformers for that man.
Well, let's talk Transformers.
Now, one of these things, I'm gonna push the skip button.
Uh-oh.
Would it be the green one?
Yes.
Okay. Because we got the MPM, the movie masterpiece Sideswipe.
Yeah, movie masterpiece next. It got a special because it's next.
I like this one. I actually really, really like this one. Like, this design was, even if you're not a Transformers fan, but you're like a mech fan, like, I could see this next to an Astrobot and it would look really good.
Are you going to go, if you pick this up, would you go silver or would you go red?
I would be going silver still.
Yeah, I like both of them. That
They-
red one makes me think about the red Binotech Meister.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's supposed to be Sideswipe red, but yeah.
I mean, first of all, he was never red in the movie.
Yeah.
I understand this is just a for the people who say Sideswipe should be red, and he does look good in red, but for me the silver one's fine because that's what I saw in the movie for all 38 seconds of him.
I'm shocked they're doing. I think this is the first time for a movie character that they did like a repaint like instantly.
I'm with you on that. Maybe they did like a half production of one and half production of the other.
Maybe.
I like the
one
effects.
other time I can think is when they did Skids and Reboost, whatever the character's name was.
And maybe, but I mean, first of all, the figure looks cool. I mean, the car mode looks good. The bot mode looks solid. As long as the plastic is decent, I think this is going to be a fun. I think this actually will be a fun figure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, I haven't been jonesing for a Transformer for a while, but this one kind of looks like it hits a lot of my buttons. But for hitting buttons, this Grimlock does look pretty damn cool.
Yeah, he is spectacular till you see that price.
Well, yeah, how much? Yeah, it's the missing link, and I find it. I think the kicker is they put that Diaclone figure with it.
Yeah.
I like these. Again, I love how they do these comparisons between the two. And again, I still say Ultra Magnus is the culmination of the missing link, but this is damn close. Like,
This is one of those figures where when you're a kid, you're like, you're looking at it like they could have done this, but they just didn't.
I mean, the Grimlock, the original Grimlock or whatever the Diaclone was, is one of the few near perfect Transformers from that era of being both show accurate and or toy accurate to the show. It translated so well. And this pretty cool.
I heard the prices were like 118 on this, which was high already. But then I got corrected and it was like stores are selling it for 150. And I'm like, Nate, 150. Yeah.
150.
Yes, and this thing is, if I'm remembering correctly, smaller than like a Voyager class.
What the?
What's the size of the G1?
Yeah. I'm like, I like Grimlock, but they act like they went out in the world, bought a whole bunch of Grimlocks off of eBay, and reverse engineered them. I could see them being 150 then, but this is a brand new toy. Like nah.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts in regards to prices.
Then we've got the new. This is, I guess, the Takara version of Hot Rod. Because
It is the MPG style generation.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's a masterpiece scale, but it's supposed to be in the style of a Generations figure.
So it's upscaled. It's an upscale Generations figure.
Yeah, it's like they took the original figures like Hot Rod and this Optimus Prime from Kingdom. Like it even has this right here. And they just re-engineered it to have, I guess, better articulation and better quality plastic and whatnot.
Okay.
So it's the one we should have gotten, basically.
Yeah, this is like if they didn't have to have if they had an unlimited budget, basically.
So before you switch to the green one, how much is this one?
I was hearing 100, but if I was wrong on that Grimlock, it might be 160.
Fuck that. I'm sorry, guys, but
now I do have to admit, for that size figure, like this hoist was 160. That they went up they went up from $80 to, they did what Fans Toys did. They raised the stuff like double the price.
But at that point, you might as well buy the fans' toys, and at least you can tell yourself that you spent that much money because it's a lower production run.
I hate to admit, from what I'm seeing, this probably is better than the fans' toys. I didn't
I
really
would
like
say.
it.
You know what? At that price, it better be. But I'm just saying, you know.
Agreed.
I mean, he looks great.
Yeah,
And
the
then you
main
got,
thing I like is he doesn't have hip skirts. He just has the legs that transform while you pose it.
That's cool.
there's a little bit of hip skirt there, but
I like Thundercracker.
No, there's no flap. It just like it moves with the leg.
gotcha.
Cool.
And then you got Luck of the Irish Leo Convoy.
It glows in the dark.
Mm.
I
Ay.
But they're announcing it as like a whole new line. New Legends is what it's called, I guess.
I mean also the face is more anime-esque.
Yeah, they just re-released. The Takara version had a more anime face. It's the exact thing they just released, but glow in the dark. So if you like that, you win.
More power to you.
Glow in the dark is a thing.
Glow in the dark is a thing. And I do currently have a glow in the dark Praetorian coming to me.
Yeah.
I have the Hasbro version. That's good enough.
Yeah. This does nothing. But
yeah,
for the chat and our friend Mariano, since we started off with this, which ones are you buying, my friend?
vehicle mode. I thought that vehicle mode looked pretty good for me for the hot rod.
It's more beefy and not flat. It's shaped like Rodimus Prime, basically, from Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the Fans Toys version is shaped like that.
Hey, I've seen this shape before.
Well, this is we talked about this a little bit last week, but we got the formal pictures of the new Hound figure. I love the robot mode.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was up for pre-order this week if you were lucky.
True.
Oh, it's already sold out.
If you were lucky like me, you saw that it was on pre-order on Target while they're having a sale, and Target Transformers are last year's price. Right. So they're on sale at last year's price. So I got it for $20 instead of basically 30 everybody else is paying.
Oh. Ain't you special?
But it's so. But basically, you said was. So you're telling us that this is already sold out in most places.
Yeah, as soon as I shared it, it was sold out basically to anybody who didn't immediately
jump on it.
Yeah.
All right. So what's different for this version than the 4-pack that we talked about a year ago?
I think it's the exact same toy. It's just not $100 because it's 4 other figures are in.
Okay. Dave, you were going to say something. I interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I mean, again, I'm just looking, man, he's got a lot of 5mm ports on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is still like a War for Cybertron.
Yeah, he would have been Earthrise if they actually released it. He should have been Earthrise.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. So if you had one of those weaponizer guys, he'd be perfect made for that.
Yeah.
But this, like I said, this is not the first time Hound's been reissued.
No.
And that's just
they gave us that Junkion version instead of this, and then they put them behind the paywall of that 5-pack.
Right.
And apparently I heard somebody said it was supposed to come out at Target years ago, but they canceled it and put it in the 5-pack.
Well, I'm just gonna say I'm not a fan of the alt mode at all. Just calling it as I see it there.
It's generation style, definitely.
This is definitely one you buy for the bot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can at least understand I can understand why they put this out though, because like you said, the previous one was in that 5-pack or 4-pack. But why are we getting another Wheelie?
Because oh Lord, look at that pose.
Yeah.
I'm glad the photographer had fun with this. I'm gonna
I take that back. I realize who the photographer is, but he looks hideous. I'm sorry.
I mean,
they're making a Studio Series version. This is based on the original toy.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I am 100% waiting.
My favorite, the Power of the Primes Wheelie, I actually liked. This though, curious what that Studio Series is going to be like. I do like how they did the legs though. But God, I want to slap it already. I hate it. I'm sorry, I hated Wheelie. Wheelie is like the Scrappy Doo of Transformers.
I am going to find every clip of him and send it to you for the next month.
That one. Don't forget about the core class.
Oh, yes. How could we forget that?
I like him.
You don't look at get away with it because you saw that you have that STL still on hostage for me.
Now the why is because they're making all the core class deluxe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, so this is going to be costing how much then?
$27.99 if you...
Fuck that.
Actually, at Walmart, I think they've been starting to put like a tariff surcharge on all the deluxe. I think it might be $30.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, I showed you guys the pictures, and you were at that GameStop. I saw freaking Star Wars vintage class figures for $20 to $25.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, Princeton.
I got better bars than he does, though.
And Wheelie can do a better split than Dave, but I don't know if that's a benefit or not.
That's just because I'm pushing 50. Back in my younger days,
Bib.
So, T-Man, you are the resident Bumblebee fanboy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting this?
Yeah. It reminds me of classics Bumblebee, and this is going to be a better posable version of that. And I saw that it's taller than the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee.
Really?
They might have a picture in here.
Now, refresh my memory. Tell me I'm right or wrong. Are some of these parts from the animated Bumblebee? Didn't they release one of those?
Yeah, I think this is all new. It looks all new to me.
Okay, and maybe it's just my memory of the cartoons. The front looks very familiar. But
I can see where I can get what you're seeing that, especially how the feet are on that bumper. But no, it's definitely not animated.
It's not. Okay.
What I don't like is the weapons. It's like he's already small. He's a small Autobot. They gave him 3 weapons, but the weapons are Waffle City.
Wow, look at the size comparison. He is bigger. I thought he'd be smaller.
Me too. I guess people were complaining about that Bumblebee, and they're like, we can't do that again. That Bumblebee was not only small, but it came with 1 gun. This one comes with 3 guns, but I don't know if they have any pictures. The gun is hollow on one side of each gun.
They have it for vehicle mode, like towards the beginning of the picture set.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like I'd rather you give them one gun that's not hollow.
Well, because you split the gun in half and you put it on either side, so you don't see the hollow sides.
No, they don't split in half. They're just two
There's
guns.
just two guns with with pegs on either side. No, that's crap. Sorry.
Get that out here, but there's something about the proportions that I'm not. When I look at this, the proportions are a little off.
Oh, it looks like he's got his clown feet, so maybe that's what it is.
He's got no crotch. You know, it's just that straight peg. That's when you need like the crotch plate to give like the illusion of a little more hips.
Or he doesn't have a waist.
T, we can't see your face, my friend. Gotta see your beautiful face, T. Other way. There.
Like I'm looking at the layout here, but then they're all using T joints on there. I mean, you look at Prime versus Wheeljack and Bumblebee and Sideswipe. It's like because he's got the plates here, those plates there. It's just it throws me off.
Yeah.
That Prime I keep looking at, and then I put it back on the shelf.
What is up, brother Winston? Good to see you on here tonight.
Oh, what's up, Winston?
Yes.
And DNA Squared, we got more parts from them. Max up, and these look kind of cool because these don't seem to be specific. They don't look specific for any figure. Like you can use them with a lot of more. It's much more universal.
Or it can just be one big sword.
Well, that's the that's for Fort Max.
No, I thought this was for the HasLab.
Or the HasLab?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like
for Omega Prime.
Right.
Yeah, for Omega Prime to use.
Right.
Which was the same sword that Brave Maximus, not whichever the Fort Max that was used in Robots in Disguise. But see, the Master Sword. That's what I was thinking.
Gotcha.
That's what I was.
And that's cool that it's such a, like you just said, it's more like a universal accessory or toy than a line just for one specific thing, which I guess would help with the cost because I can't remember what this one. I don't even know if they talk about it yet.
DNA Square. I mean, it's beautiful stuff. I will never talk bad about their product, but my God, they are proud of it. You know.
Yeah. So this pre-order, it comes out in March.
I mean, T, you bought the DNA kit for that. You bought that DNA kit for your Armada Megatron, and how happy are you with that? You know, you probably flinched when you paid the bill, but you're thrilled when you look at the end result.
No, that set was cheap. It was like $24, and then they had another one. It was only $24 because it came with the tidal wave parts. The other Galvatron set was like, I think, less than $20. But I will be honest, BBTS hit me with like, I think it was $3 extra for tariffs.
I don't know what the fuck.
I wish. Oh well, those are big. Those are big things that we're not going to talk about. Let's talk Let's talk more small issues, which in this case, more Dr. Wu stuff. He is cranking out, and I like how he's doing it. So again, here we've got not Venom and totally not Red Alert, and then we have totally not Tiger Tracks and totally not Chop Shop. So I like again how they pair these up with these. You know, they're doing a very good job with the repaints and original mold. Though Chop Shop's Chop Shop is definitely a retooling of Shrapnel. And Venom's
that
probably
one's not
Bombshell.
Venom.
Hmm?
That one's not Venom.
Yeah, top one's not Venom, and the bottom one's not Chop Shop.
No, I mean Venom is the orange and cicada thing, right?
Oh, sorry. I can't remember which one that is then.
It's not Ransack.
No, I know.
Ransack, Chop, Venom, and well, I can't remember the other.
Come on, chat, help us out.
Anyway, not Red Alert. The Lamborghini mold looks absolutely awesome. Alt mode looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And
I said this yesterday. If I could buy these at a $6 blind box, I would get them.
Oh yeah,
but they're $30 a set.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have two, back in the the olden days of third party. I had both the you remember Fans Project? They had the ninja version of the Insecticons. I loved those. I have those in a box somewhere. And then possibly the only time I'll ever say the fantastic Bad Cube figures, because Bad Cube made an incredible Insecticon set that I loved.
You're not lying, Mariano.
Oh yeah, prices are absolutely getting out of hand. And even if tariffs and things were rescinded, people will still keep it at that probably would still keep it at the high price point just because they know that we'll pay for it.
Yep.
Yeah, Hasbro was going to $27.99 regardless. But
Absolutely.
then Walmart put another, and a bunch of other stores put another $2 onto it.
And GameStop just puts whatever they decided that day.
And I want to know who the hell is actually buying figures from FYE. Because if you ever want to recoil at a price, you got to go to an FYE.
I can't believe they're still in business.
Agreed.
But yeah, these guys look great. These guys absolutely fantastic.
These guys are supposed. Do they say when they're supposed to come out? No. All right.
And to go, I know T, you had your mysterious boxes show up, so who knows, you might get more of these. But on Nerdzoic, oh my God, Jesus, how many pop-up ads are on this?
Barrage was his name.
Where's the okay, how do I get the
I wasn't going to live until I got that name.
No problem. Do we have any more pictures? Just this teaser picture? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible, though.
Now, if you click on that, it'll go right to Nerdzoic, which you can get more pictures to look at. Unless pop up.
Go into it right now.
As a kid, I would have murdered for these.
That makes two of us.
Like if the hospital visits and somebody just brings you a blind box, that would have been the best thing in the world.
So this is just a kit.
Yep. Still got to find the pieces.
So you get the combined kit. And that's just going to have the backing plates to it, but dang, that looks awesome. Pre-order price of $4.99 for the deposit. Do they have they don't have the final price on here, though.
Nope.
But he's probably just like, be happy you're getting the parts. And then
you're
you
going to get them. I say that you're going to get them soon.
Yeah.
So it's February.
Is that the deposit?
If it's $4 for those, for $5 for that's parts, that's actually pretty awesome. Because then they have the case for $36.
Yeah, those are the little ones.
Yeah, but these are the ones that have the parts. You buy those.
Oh,
You
yeah.
buy that first set, and then you buy the case because it's got the Combaticon parts for you in there.
Doesn't say how many figures are in the box.
There's Blastoff. There's
I think it's 12.
and it's just it's just the vehicle modes for the Combaticons. But oh damn.
That's right. Oh, we need. Oh, what would have been cool is he came with a little shockwave as well. Would have been neat, but
yeah,
this is cool. I mean, Blokees has continued to be killing it in regards to like just providing a product that people like. I like it. I applaud him for it.
I just read that comment about Blokees coming with the gun. And New Age didn't.
But either way, you can get that on pre-order on Nerdzoic. I'd say tell them that we sent you, but there's no way to actually do that. But
these are some awesome poses for these little things.
Oh, they're fun. I built a couple of them, but I didn't go to the full. I didn't go the full mode
combiner
for it. Yeah. Well, I didn't buy like a full case of them. I've got one Combatic. I got one Constructicon. I got Hoist. I got Jazz, Ratchet, Cliff Jumper, and Prime. So,
cool.
And then
sure, it's enticing.
I do want to get one of some of those Common Rider ones if I ever get my hands on them. And then we've got a Blokees Prime with trailer mode, and this is on BBTS for $15.
Yeah, once you put them together, they're like the same quality as Hot Wheels. And they have like seats inside.
Yeah. Looks like they've got a roller and everything else.
That's not bad.
Roller and roll.
And you can combine it with a service arm. That's neat.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool right there. Now, again, I'm more of a fan of my non-transforming Transformers being in the robot mode, but hey, you do you.
I could see you rolling this around your desk.
Yeah, that is very. But so we actually got a pretty solid amount of Transformers this week of all ranges, all sizes, all price points. From ooh, that's not too bad to oh dear God, you've got to be kidding me.
Absolutely.
And speaking of things that are high price points and oh dear God, you've got to be kidding me, and probably not going to be able to buy it. Mezco decided to drop some fun stuff this week.
112 day, man. They utilized it pretty well.
They did, and dear God, they brought in revenue because on the 12th they dropped 3 figures, and all 3 of them went to waitlist. Every one of them. That is, you consider each figure is about $135. That means people were dropping. I mean, yes, you could do the pay in 4 and things like that, but that's some solid money being dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this Nocturnal is pretty damn cool. I mean, I still like my New York Comic-Con one, or the SDCC one. This is basically the pure black variant of it. I do like the alternate mask, but I'm not like feeling like the full FOMO to it, even though it does have some very cool stuff.
Were these available immediately?
Yes. Well, at least the orders were available immediately. I don't know if they had them ready to ship, but
I always hated when I didn't order any of these. People order them and then they're at their house 2 days later. Well, by the time I ordered one, it was months.
Oh, same here. I mean, again, that always happens for me.
Yeah.
We had the Doc Nocturnal. They had the Decapod Gang Crab Louie, which I won't lie, actually, probably of the three, this one's probably my favorite. There was just something about this guy, just had some personality to him.
Yeah, I mean, a big ass crab in a suit, and he doesn't. I mean, the first time he came around, he looked like Popeye, but this one was really neat.
So, of the three, this is the one I probably was like, okay, I wouldn't mind having. But
and he comes with a really cool accessory in regards to like that right there. That's
yes,
a bendy light pole.
I'd almost want just that by itself, but I did. I never asked. Oh my gosh, Mike! I never asked you. Oh my gosh, I've never asked. Did you get your Mythic Legion pre-order in for the that
Oh,
whole
for the Dawns of Discovery?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be paying over $100 if I want to get that crab.
I actually put the order in for that. So
you did? Oh, good.
So this doesn't come with a giant crab claw?
No, it's similar to the first one. He just has a big old hook.
But this bendable lamppost is pretty damn sweet for an accessory. And then finally, they also had the Radioactive Racketeers. So much, I guess they took a page from Takara to give us these semi-glow in the dark style bug-headed gangsters.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, they came out the first time they came out, they were pretty cool. But
so I can't say of the three pieces here, probably the Crab Louie was the one I probably wanted them wouldn't have minded in my collection. These other ones, I am not feeling any FOMO, and I feel very happy for that.
So you and Titan are real into good crabs.
I am. I did spend half my life in Maryland.
Kind of like these bug guys the most.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can see them fighting the My Hero people.
Good point.
Or
Now,
be like some type of Men in Black type situation.
I wanted to put this one on really quick. There's a couple. You don't have them on the list, but since we're on the non-transformer side,
yeah.
These went up to pre-order on 5K this week. There's three I really want to highlight. I know T and I were talking a little bit about these earlier this week. And
Okay.
this is the Bro Toys Devil May Cry figures. I love Devil May Cry 4 and 5, and this is Nero, which I know I've got the 1000 toys Dante, and I know T-Man has the 1000 toys Nero. Do you also have the Dante?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have both of them. I'm jealous of you for that. And this was like one of those times where I was ready just to throw money at it, and but I did end up having to take a second guess myself on them, just because I wasn't the biggest fan of the head sculpts. But everything else on these look amazing, especially with Nero. I mean, you got the working zipper on it, all the cloth goods on there.
I will say this Nero's face looks way better than 1000 toys. From what I'm saying.
It's a good face, but you only have the one expression. This thing is going for over $100. I would have wanted, a shouting face with him.
Yeah.
Because it takes a pose like this. Because if you played the game, when he has his hand out like this, that means he's about to do that's a special attack, which would have a little more rage to it, I guess you could say.
I can hear the theme right now.
It's a great theme. But he just, again, looks so detached, if that makes sense. You want to put these action poses, and without the angry face, he just looks like he's bored while he's fighting.
Yeah, because he knows he can kick your ass, and he doesn't have to put any effort into it.
Well, no. You see, Nero can't get away with it because he keeps getting his ass kicked in that game. That's why he lost his arm to begin with. Dante, on the other hand, or they call him, the Demon Hunter Kale figure. They give him the slight smirk, but oh my god, again, I do not like that face sculpt at all. It looks like a wannabe pretending to be Dante.
I don't know.
But the rest of the accessories and everything looks amazing. He also has those pleather pants, though, which I do kind of worry about that in the future.
I'm wondering, not looking at in the pictures with his knees bent, it reminds me of the 1,000 Toys a lot. Like, are they the same type of legs under there?
I wouldn't. No, Bro Toy does. I think they're of a slightly different scale. I mean, I'm literally looking at mine right now. I don't think the Dante doesn't have a soft goods shirt.
No.
So, but again, this action pose here, and he just has that kind of smirk. It's not even like a good smirk. So it's
yeah. The thing that's better about these is the 1,000 Toys. The knee joints are, when you bend them, are hideous. They look like robots instead of people.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm absolutely with you on that. But and he does come with the the Michael Jackson hat.
That part, I was so shocked that they put that in there. I was like, I thought it was cool, and I was cringing at the same time.
I mean, I've got the resting bee face Dante. That's exactly what that is. So.
No, he's kind of smiling.
He's kind of smiling, but the rest of the face, it doesn't. It looks like somebody. It looks like a cosplayer in his late 40s trying to pretend that he's still going to his first anime convention in 1998, which I swore I would never be.
That's very specific.
The last, though, I really wanted to show off was this, though, and I'm surprised, T, that you didn't. You didn't see this one, and that's these skeletons. They're only $20. The full price is $20 plus shipping.
Wait, these aren't the ones with the big hips, is it?
No. But you get a couple different colors. This one I really like, the almost like it's burnt.
Those are some flamboyant poses.
But look how much you can curl up.
Okay. Yeah. You might have to send me this website.
I told you. This is what I said. I thought that would get your attention.
And you said they're how much on 5K?
$20 plus shipping.
It's better than BBTS at $34.
Exactly. So I'm just.
So it's coming in April.
That's why I kind of wanted to showcase these really quick. This is, if you like to do your skeleton scenes and kind of undead army build, like, I also get these demon faces. I mean, Mike, you've got. Do you still have your monster force, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? What's the pharaoh's name? The what king?
Forgotten King.
The Forgotten King. These would be perfect minions for the Forgotten King.
Yeah. Do they have the Bloodstain one? Did you show that one? Because that one looks really cool.
The which demon?
I'm looking at BBTS while you're bringing that one up. There's a Bloodstain version of these skeletons.
I think I saw it real quick.
Yeah, they got the Bloodstains. They got the Bloodstained one right here. See?
Oh yeah. That one looks really cool.
Bloodstain one looks decent. Again, for me, I like the one that looks like it crawled out of a volcano. I mean, check this out.
For fatality poses.
Again, the photographer knows he or she knew the assignment.
Imagine you could put clothes on them. No.
Don't know how well the soft clothes stay on them.
And my tank top and some shorts.
That's up to you. But I really think they needed to get those should have gotten showcased. And
Right.
finally, getting back to the more domestic side of things, Hasbro did have one of their streams this week.
Yes.
We got some vintage figures. So if
Straight up Satan.
if you got your Cantina, you got some more Cantina denizens. Unless you're in Mexico, which apparently they lost theirs.
Yo.
Yeah.
I won't lie, the face sculpt on this looks amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, the vintage, they look crazy. I was looking at Padme earlier today. I was like, wow, but not $17.
But it's like that face sculpt is better than I see on a Black Series figure.
Yes.
Then you got the whatever the hell that guy's Grindin.
A little late, but just funny. I like that.
That Ozempic shit scares me. Then we get Chalmoon. I have no idea who this is.
That looks like a hodgepodge of Chewbacca, Han, and Billy D.
Billy D. That's what
I was gonna say that looks like that Lando went by planet Wookiee, went to the Wookiee planet, and
oh yeah.
This is what happens after the Christmas special.
Exactly. But I gotta hand it to the sculptors on these. I mean, this is better than what we get on a Marvel Legend when it comes to the detail.
Yeah, it just stops at that. It's detail oriented, but try to put them in a pose. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any vintage stuff. So I mean, but I just see the single jointed stuff and everything.
Some of it poses decently.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, Mike.
The best with.
Mike, hold that thought. Okay.
Hold my fart.
That
Okay.
thought. Hold on. I have no idea who the hell Ariel Scholes is, but
yeah, he has some blue milk though.
He does. Then we got Poggle the Lesser. I guess this was one of the what the hell was that from? Was that from the Phantom Menace?
No, the second one.
Okay, Clone Wars.
Yeah, this is all Genoshan, I think.
Gotcha. Then we got some teaser, which I couldn't tell you what that's supposed to be. Looks like some kind of rifle.
Or yeah, some other buggy thing.
Yeah.
I will get a bunch of those bug men for at Ross when they finally show up there, so I can have Samus shooting them.
Yeah.
And then they're doing the retro collection, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So this is the let's really make Super 7's life more difficult.
Mm-hmm. Well, depending on the price.
Yeah, I mean, and Stan Solo does a lot of that stuff too. But
true, but they got the full checklist coming out for it, and that's pretty neat. Then you've got what?
Wadu?
Thank you. I like these on a flight stand.
Yes, it's nice that we're actually getting aliens in Star Wars beyond Wookiees and Yodas.
Now this should be. It says here each sold separately. Oh, this should have been a 2-pack. I'm sorry.
He's not a slave to him anymore.
Not at all.
Nope. But I mean, that looks cool.
It looks cool, but you're just talking about the single joints and all that. He has single jointed elbows. He doesn't even have jointed knees, but he does have ankle rockers, so he barely has any articulation.
I would say he is supposed to stand there or float there. So.
True, but still, that's all he does.
Yep.
And being naked or keep taking it out there.
I was going to say Donald Ducking, but I'll give you that. But I mean, You got your shoulders, single jointed elbows, ankles, and the head. Not even a waist or anything on there.
Yeah.
Then we've got the the clone makers.
Mhm.
The soft goods are absolutely fantastic on this.
Yeah.
So you can fit in that
The
box.
Kaminoans.
Kaminoans, thank you. And then once again, though, what you were talking about with those vintage figures, this is the same articulation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like they tried to. Somebody had the bright idea, like the vintage is. Why don't we make the Black Series like the vintage years ago?
Oh, the Wookiee's the canteen owner. That's pretty cool. Didn't know that.
Huh.
I've been out of Star Wars for a while. I'll admit it completely. They look great, though. She looks fantastic. I can hear her voice. Oh, there's that gun. There's that rifle right there. So the Generation Warriors. Why did they do a teaser and then show us the figure? Go figure. That doesn't even make sense.
Well, maybe the blue one was for the vintage size, and then isn't this a Black Series?
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yes, that would make sense. Again, sculpt, paint looks amazing on this.
Yeah, this looks like something Kratos and Atreus was smashing up against the wall.
This guy's got wings, though. How come they don't give him a flight stand?
Because he's not little.
But you see what I'm saying? It's just
And
these are
they're
the
cheap.
things
I don't know.
that would make sense though for him, and that would add so much more play value. Actually,
Maybe
that wouldn't
Yeah.
that wouldn't even add play value. That would add display value. That would
Right,
give you
did
more of an incentive to army build because you could actually layer them.
Well, did I miss the picture?
Unfortunately-
Do those wings actually articulate, or are they just kind of like static back there?
I don't think we got the picture yet.
Okay.
But I'm looking. You can look here at how they're attached here, and you can see there's points of articulation. See,
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not dealing with 2004 Hasbro. It would have had a stand.
The deal with 2004 Hasbro prices.
Even I would have been happy with a McFarlane style flight stand just to get him up in the air a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, it would have been
mind.
$10 in 2004.
Yeah.
With a flight stand. Oh, it does come
You know
with
what?
a stand.
Hold on. You know what? Those last 2 minutes, they aged really well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Where are my words? I need to eat my words. I'm sitting here. As you can guys tell, I did not look through this. This is my first
It's not
time.
a fan. He's pooping goo out of his butt.
So I'll shut up now about my bitching on that. Guys, you should have led with these pictures. It would have been a lot better.
Oh, blame the blame Toy Arc.
Hasbro is like, oh, you
And
think it doesn't come with a stand? Here it is.
And they're all available now.
Yep, pre-ordered. The pre-order went up yesterday. And then finally, this is the big one. Armored Star Killer. So this is the Star Killer from the bad ending. And this does look amazing.
Yeah.
Bendy wire.
But it's all the single jointed. If there was ever a figure who they should have gone all out on articulation, shouldn't have been this guy.
Well, they did that with the last one. It's like they decided to wait and wait and wait to release them, and then when they did, they were already single jointed.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, how cool would this guy look to be able to actually have, like, you know, butterfly joints to bring the lightsabers across his chest and all that?
Well, some of these figures do have butterfly joints. So we would have to watch the live stream to find out.
This is probably as articulated as he gets with this pose, which it's a great pose, but that's pretty much as good as you're going to get with it. I do like that it comes with all the lightsabers. I like that it comes with the Force hands, but
Holy lightsaber.
I think he also should have come with Force Lightning.
How much is it gonna be?
Probably gonna be $35, but
I feel like it's gonna be 40.
like, wouldn't that look awesome with Force Lightning right there?
Yeah.
If you got that other set cheap like I did.
That's true.
So we're looking at this right here, this stream, and it's from basically our discussion right now. It's one of their better streams because of all the teams. Like Star Wars has been the one that's been hitting the least steam, so to speak. So I mean, this is hopefully maybe this is a change in direction and such.
I mean, let's talk about some. I mean, first of all, you guys are hearing my live reactions here. I'm completely blown away by the love that's put into the vintage line. Period. That in itself is absolutely awesome. Those sculpts look good. Those soft goods look good. They're deep diving into the characters. Yeah, I'm trying.
I think they're doing that on purpose because the price is cheaper than the Black Series, but it's smaller.
Yeah, I'd say it's cheaper, but not by much.
But
yeah.
Then we've got. Let's look at these Black Series figures. You've got yourself an awesome army builder that they just did right. Again, I was sitting there bitching, and immediately they answered my bitching. So that was an army builder done right. I mean, that sculpt is almost mythic, like Four Horsemen on the paint and all that. And I say that with the utmost respect on that. You get a character from the Phantom Menace that they've been missing. You get your the Kamina girl. And then we get this
Deluxe
awesome figure that I haven't bought a Star Wars figure in years, and I'm sitting here looking at it going, that might be worth as a one-off just because. You know, I'm sitting here complaining about it, and I'm still wanting it as I'm complaining about it. So
yeah, I think it looked good, definitely in those poses, and we didn't even go into the bendy wire that much.
Right. That's that's the thing, though. I mean, just kind of like the not the samurai guy from last year. You know, this is like the same level of care and incorporating things like the bendy wire, soft goods stuff. I mean, this is what Hasbro should be doing and should be pioneering and should be advancing instead of being last to the party with some of this stuff.
Yeah, McFarlane was making everybody look bad with not. Well, they eventually raised the price on that stuff, but they were the regular price, but everybody was having bendy wire capes. And it was like, Hasbro don't even give you fabric goods half the time. And they're doing it with bendy wire. That's crazy.
Well, Hasbro's also making Hasbro look bad. I mean, I'm looking over at my Marvel Legends shelf, and 2/3 of the characters should be having capes like that. Period. Can you imagine Moon Knight having a cape like that? Can you imagine Scarlet Witch having a cape like that? Storm having a cape like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it look so much better in the photography.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Like I said, I'm sitting here complaining about the articulation, and I'm still wanting this. I haven't even played that game all the way through. I want this. This is just a universally badass, well done figure, and it's just it kills me because this is what the parts where it says this is what they should be doing. And what's even funnier, per se, is yes, the Black Series in some ways is doing it is still doing it the best because it's quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
Now, I again have not bought a Star Wars figure since the Bad Batch, first line of Bad Batch figures. That was the last Star Wars figures I purchased. So it's been years since I've bought one. I didn't even buy that Samurai Jedi. I want I'm saying it right now. I want that figure.
All right. So where can you pre-order this again? Where's the picture that says? Is this a Pulse exclusive or is this a fan channel one?
Oh yeah. Oh, knowing my luck, it'll be a goddamn Pulse exclusive.
I don't think they
I think
said
you gotta
yet.
go the other way.
Nope.
I
The
think it's
picture
one
that
of those
shows.
announcements like when they did Maximum Series, they announced it.
I was gonna say,
They
but
do
You
show
go
you the
back the
price.
other way.
I don't think they put it on that.
No, they have the date that it's out. I just can't remember the.
It's not on here.
No, I swear
Not
they.
for him. Not for him. They have the date for the. They had the pre-order one was yesterday for the 3 black series. They have the pre-order on the 28th for the vintage figures. They do not have the pre-order.
Wait, go down.
Yes, they
Oh.
do. Yes, they do.
Fan
Scroll
channel
down.
Amazon, February 4th.
Yeah. So Pulse,
They didn't
fan channel, Amazon, spring 26.
Cool.
Cool.
So
I'm scared that's going to be $50. They're gonna think it's a Maximum Series.
I don't know. If they do, you're gonna kind of sit there and go, "What the fuck?"
Mm-hmm.
and guarantee you'll hear me bitching on this channel. So if you want to hear me bitch, hit that sub button. If you don't want to hear me bitch, hit that like button. Either way, somebody hit a button. Apparently Dan Who over across the pond got his hands on the X-23 figure.
Ooh, raise your hands if you're surprised.
Dan reviews.
I mean, who does he think he is? Okay, who was that guy from Australia?
Which one?
Is this one of those times where they give him the thing and then he actually got to send it back?
No, he's probably just got this. He probably just got this early, and
I remember one time they were giving letting people hold a figure and they actually had to give it back. I'm like, it's done. Like you've
already as soon as you start manipulating the articulation, it's like taking a car off a lot. It already goes down. But I put those on there just because I'm glad you put her on first, because she's the one of this wave that I think everyone's really interested in seeing how she's going to perform. So I didn't watch his videos. Unless I put it on mute, but I mean, she looks, again, I'm excited to see her.
Yeah, she looks very good. Now there's a resting bitch if I ever saw one.
That's
two of them.
It's the same face, just changing the hair. So I mean, that's Hasbro.
Hasbro's got a Hasbro, and that was Hasbro.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thought process was there.
No clue.
She looks like she just does not want to be there.
It makes you want to watch the movie again and see if she didn't emote.
So we've got the X-23. I mean, the rest of her looks fantastic. The clothes look good. The T-shirt looks great.
Yeah.
The claws look good. I like the foot claws.
I doubt. I mean, the only thing that's going to suck is like the torso. She's not going to. She might not get that crouching. I did this and you can't see it, but anyway, crouching in the position.
No, because even if the torso could move, that's a stiff.
Oh yeah, it's going to be hard plastic and just.
That's a stiff denim vest, so she wouldn't be able to arch back. So, but we've got that, and then we also have the Blade figure. And this right there is already not selling it for me. This, oh my God.
Mandatory that he has the glasses on. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he comes with glasses, but
no, the glasses ain't helping me here.
He's so small.
Oh my God! Again, that proportion right there, the legs.
It's all legs and short torso.
Oh God.
Yeah.
If there's ever a
and that picture there, that picture there where he's holding two blades, he doesn't come with them.
Nope.
Comes with a machete. So this is nice to pose, but not reality of what you're going to get for $27 to $29.
This doesn't even look nice to pose.
Now his face, I ain't gonna lie. When I watched the movie, I was staring when he walked on the screen. I was staring at him for a while because I was like, something's off. I was like, is that really him?
I mean, he's definitely small. He's smaller.
But
And he's old.
I'm looking at these. I'm looking at these Blade figures right here. I mean, the one on the right was the one that had the weird, couldn't stand properly because his butt was sculpted weird, and then the one on the left was the last one, which actually I really like that figure. But
yeah.
Oh my god! Hi, let's put
maybe. Again, third part, you can go and buy your little leather jacket or pleather jacket and definitely increase the look of this guy by giving him some bulk. But I mean,
No.
I have him on pre-order. I haven't taken him off yet, but I looked at these and I was like, I don't know, man.
Mike, I'm not usually the type of person to tell you how and what to do in your collection. Take them off pre-order.
I didn't even pre-order it. I have X23 on pre-order, but not him.
X23, that gets the True Star Screamer endorsement right there. I should put some kind of icon or something. X23 gets that endorsement. That blade, dude,
yeah.
Just save yourself the heartache. You went through enough buying that six-armed black suit Spider-Man, okay?
Yeah, but he's not.
And you know what? I think you're gonna have more fun with that six-armed black suit Spider-Man than you are with that blade.
I am.
Gee. He's listening to you, but he's still gonna buy it.
RG is gonna find this guy on one of his toy hunts in a couple months, and then when it's like $17 or less, then I'll consider it. So,
dude, I would not buy that for $15 at Ollie's. Now, the thing I would buy for $15 at Ollie's is this Grizzly. I mean, of course, technically, I sort of already have it because I have the Ursa Major.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this is probably the most clever way of reusing a Build-A-Figure. Also, it's pretty clickbaity kind of evil of them putting that bank robbery stuff with him as well.
I don't know anything about this dude, so I mean, is there a specific story where he was robbing a bank and that's where they pulled it? Did they do a quick Google search and said, "Oh, this is cool"?
Grizzly is a Z-list Spider-Man Daredevil street villain. He basically wears a cybernetic suit that looks like a grizzly bear that gives him strength and all that stuff.
Great. So he's lower than the Owl, is what you're telling me.
Owl is a B tier villain. Owl is actually if big on Daredevil, he's actually he's one of those guys who he gets physical occasionally, but is definitely kind of more of sitting in the back and planning type of thing.
Okay.
But he'll claw somebody's. Al's the type of guy who'll claw somebody's eyes out. So, but Al would hire the Grizzly to rob a bank.
Gotcha.
And it's still killing. We're getting a Grizzly figure before we get a Rick Jones figure. What the fuck?
Yep. Anyway, he's up for pre-order today.
Yes, he went for pre-order today, and I also like the fact, though, that if you didn't get the Ursa Major, you now can get yourself an Ursa Major.
I didn't see this on Amazon.
I don't know if he's on Amazon. I think he's. Oh, the link would tell us.
I mean,
he's available.
I've got a War Bear, so I don't think I need this guy.
He's on Big Bad
News.
And our friend at Nerdzoic. Can get him there.
I don't have a jingle.
I wanted to share the link.
It is. Yeah, we can put the link in the chat description for anything.
No, I mean, I wanted them on Amazon so I could share the link.
Oh, yeah.
Now I want to give some credit to our friend Antoine. He's the one who shared this with. I got this from his sharing, but
Mhm.
the official press release for Mattel is that we will be seeing their figures in July, and they are 6.5-inch scale.
Yay! So does that mean that they're really going to be 7-inch? Like Hasbro says 6-inch, but they're really 6.5.
I'm
Who
really
knows?
I'm hoping that it's going to be 6.5-inch and actually be 6.5-inch, so that it'll look good with my Hasbro figures. Because for God's sake, why can't I have my Daredevil fight Batman?
Oh. And
I
I
wish
like.
they looked exactly like they did before.
And it,
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
And speaking of, the first wave is going to be Batman, Robin, the Joker, and the Flash. Which
And that's a good start because you are giving a entire world with the two main protagonists, and of anyone that you want to start out with, especially the 6.5-inch scale. Why not bring in that classic villain form? Now, hopefully, this is not going to be like the 70s, early 80s look. Maybe they'll do a modern take on these guys. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, here very soon.
I'm very
talked to Todd,
on this.
and he was like, "We need a Batman every wave."
Well,
Hopefully not.
here's the thing, though. Those Batman sold. We gave a lot of shit. We said a lot of crap about that. Those Batman sold because there are people who just single collect Batman and Batman only. And I'm sorry, it made him money. I saw very few of those shelf warming. I'm just going to say it right now. Now, I've seen them at the vintage toy stores where people, after they bought them all, might have had some regret. But as far as the retail goes, they sold.
Yeah.
And I've given McFarlane a whole lot of crap. I bought some. I stopped buying them. I had trouble. I have my own issues with his designs. He did it. He did it right.
Yeah.
Quality, style, whether we agree or disagree, he did it right.
Cool.
So,
do you want me to do the next ones? Since I'm an official shill.
Go for it. You know what? I'll let you do. You know what, Mr. Shill? I will let you. I will close off my screen here, and I will let you shill.
Cool, because we're going to talk about one of my toy brands that I enjoy a lot. And they did a drop last week that you kind of mentioned already, that you have yours on the way, and I have mine on the way that'll be here on Tuesday. And that's our friends at Valaverse. They did a secret drop that they announced the day before, and it's more Praetorians. So we have two new Praetorians. The first one is the Praetorian Pyre, which is a glow in the dark, because we love our glow in the dark stuff. And it's interesting, to say the least. I did get them because I do like glow in the dark stuff, and I know with the tracer, the material he used for the glowing effect worked really well. So this is at the deluxe price of $34.99. You're getting an entire loadout. Now, it is not the same as the Praetorian Fury. As you can see, he only comes with the miniguns and then the regular Praetorian weapons. And the blast effects without the ricochet effects, it looks like. So that's kind of different.
You think they forgot to put them on there?
I I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just one of those situations. There,
You can only do so much.
I'll find out. I'll find out on Tuesday and let
I
you
don't
know.
know. That would be rare because he doesn't. They seem to come with every single one of them.
Right, they have. Every time you get the particle shields, you get the ricochet effects. So,
Do
and
you
I
think- which do you think got more reuse, the Praetorian or the Swarm Trooper?
well, right now we did get the original. All right, 23 or 24 Terrificon. We got the Elite Praetorian. That was an exclusive. Then we got the regular Praetorian for Series 5, which is the best one in my opinion, because I love the black and red color scheme. Then we got the Wraith, which was an exclusive and a variant, because they had the clear translucent. Hold that thought on that.
Technically, I'm not going to count the variants just yet, right now.
No, but there was the Wraith, and then it was the Fury. So those are the 4 we've gotten, I think, at this point.
And then we got these 2. So that's 6.
And then we got the Pyre, and we are going to get another mail away figure, which is the Wraith 2.0, which kind of quells the anger, I guess, from those that couldn't get one of the 100 clear translucent variants. This is more of a smoky translucent. But you got 2 options for this guy. For $10 and 20 action points, you can mail away for this guy. And this is why I said I don't think the other one has the ricochet parts, because they put him in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I could be wrong.
That was 6. So he milked the Praetorian for 6 releases.
Yep. The Swarm Trooper, we got the regular Trooper, we've got the Sentry, we got the Tracer, we've got the PowerCon exclusive, the Horde, Swarm Horde. Am I missing one? Oh, Wasp Raider was the BotCon. That was from Wave 1. Wasp Raider. So we got 5 of those.
Okay.
So not too bad.
I still want Wasp Raider.
What's that?
I still want Wasp Raider.
Good freaking luck.
I got 1 in box. All right, so we got $10 with points, $24.99 without points. So if you want to if you want to army build all together, again, that $10 is a good option for everything. But then they also come with a bundle. He also put together a bundle, which is cool, with a Fury, Pyre, Wraith, and then he must have a lot of these kilos left over in the inventory. So, but you get one of these. So that's a neat little set for $100. So,
Bored, I want new stuff.
that new stuff's on its way, man. On its way.
I bought 1 Pyre and I bought 2 Wraiths. That's what I did.
Yeah, I think I have 2 and 2.
Okay.
So, because I was always figuring if I want to get more, if I do for some reason want an army build, I can go to a show and see them.
Bye.
Good night, Mariano.
Bye, Mariano. You never told us what you have for dinner. I'm upset.
Chicken soup.
But I said about going to a show, and lo and behold, this week, Valiverse released his show schedule for 26.
It's
kind of interesting.
This one.
So we're gonna see him here next month at ZoloCon, which is turning out to be a huge show, which is awesome. But then we go up, to the Northeast Comic Con, and then we wait till May when he's back in Massachusetts, I think, for Shop the Curiosity. We found out through one of the 3 POA streams, there was IchCon and DFW. They were the same weekend. He confirmed he is going to go to DFW. That is now his show to showcase what's going to come down the pipeline in the next year or 2 or 3. Then it's Radio Silence till Toy Tuber. And then we finished up with Titans Toy Expo in October.
Wait, finishing up in October?
We're finishing in October because there's some shows missing. What's that?
He didn't finish. He didn't last year. He didn't finish in October.
No. Last year we went all the way through November. With this kind of this now kind of confirms some rumors that we heard from last Legion's Con that Valaverse was not welcomed back, and we see this kind of go through as well because he also was at ToyCon New Jersey last year as well in September. And now ToyCon is not doing multiple shows. They just did one show, which is going to be in April. So this is kind of interesting because both Legion's Con and ToyTuber and ToyCon New Jersey are all Joe Viteri productions. Joe Viteri has a very close relationship with the Four Horsemen, so
he owes me a drink.
Yeah. So and again, the question about ToyTuber Expo, what going there? I think that one, since that really was spearheaded by Articulated Ninja, I am quite sure that he stood his ground and said no, Valaverse will be attending this because another company that has kind of not been on, I'm sure like sports teams and stuff. There's rivalries and such, but when they all get together behind the scenes, they're at least cordial. But Savage Crucible has never been at a show that it was a Viteri production or anything that the Horseman was going with. But they are going to be at ToyTuber Expo as well in September, so it's going to be interesting, to say the least. There's the whole reason that again the rumor was coming around is like during Legion's Con, which I think that was your first one, and you were at that stream. There was some things said that some people did not really care too much for. And I guess it's one of those things, the repercussions of words, come around.
Now, I don't want to. I'm not being a drama monger, but what is kind of interesting now is I'm wondering again because this isn't a tribalistic hobby at all, is it, Mike?
No.
Oh,
no. We leave that for the Transformers community.
I'm wondering if we're also going to then get almost an unwritten a rivalry line now between Titans Toy Expo and Legion's Con.
I can't compare the two. I really. Ooh.
Wow.
Just lose that. Oh.
The only reason I say that is because Savage and the Savage Crucible,
Four Horsemen Studios and Harbinger Studios
and Four Horsemen have a little bit of a tiff going on.
Oh, I don't know if it'd be a tiff. I think it's just there was a professional business,
disconnect.
They're two different companies, two different brands, two different paths. Collectors like to combine and cross the streams.
But I could see then now Valaverse almost throwing their lot in now with them as well.
They've I think Rob from Harbinger Studios and Vala they are amicable towards each other. I don't know the relationship. I'm not gonna say what it is, but
no. This is speculation. The following statements.
He was invited down. He was invited down to Titans Toy Expo and was welcomed as a judge for that contest,
exactly.
for the series of the contest down there. So, like I said, it's amicable as I can see it. So, but this is interesting to say the least because now it's like I know there's exclusive items again, Zolicon, GFW, ToyTuber, and then Titans Toy. It sucks because when Valiverse was there. I mean, that was a huge, that his line never went down. And it's unfortunate. I mean, I can see both sides. I heard some explanations in regards to like some of the things that were said is honest, should be looked at as honest criticism, and maybe another just an honest mistake. I'm trying to remember the name of a figure, but I don't know. So it's interesting to say the least. So I got nothing else.
The moral of the story is watch your mouth.
Yeah, and watch. If you're gonna say something about don't say anything about the host of the party while you're still at the party.
Yeah. But one of the things, I guess, with exclusives and stuff, and I'll do this last one, then I'll turn it back over to you. We did get speaking of Veterinary products and Horseman stuff, and ToyCon New Jersey, like I said, they are going down to one show, and there is an exclusive figure that was dropped this week for that convention from the Horseman, and that is the Highlands Warrior, and my wife is extremely happy because this looks really cool. We talk about Horseman stuff and how, love it or hate it in regards to reuse and such. Their library is their library. This is part of how things go. But this is really cool. I like the realistic and authenticity of having the Highland Warrior. I like the soft goods. I wish it had a bit of a pattern with it instead of just the straight green, because that would denote like a potential family tie or a clan tie. But yeah, I mean, weapons and that are good. This is the I'm gonna butcher it. This could be Magnus head. Can't remember, but looks neat in my opinion.
It looks very cool. I'm wondering if there's going to be like convention only parts, and then what will be the mass release part.
And there are, and I want to say, excuse me, it is up in here. The repainted Magnus head will be the only part of the ToyCon show edition, and it has a special box. Now, one thing that was on Instagram from Joe Viteri is that this is not going to be sold at the Four Horsemen table. It's going to be sold at the ToyCon New Jersey table. Maybe that's a lessons learned from LegionsCon, because you and I both know that the LegionsCon exclusives had a huge ass line with people trying to get this stuff, and it definitely blocked a lot of other vendors' views for customers. So hopefully that's a sign. But yeah, April 18th and 19th in Morristown, New Jersey. I'm hoping to get at least more than one. I know the missus is wants to go to this, as well as ZolaCon. So yeah, but we got this really cool. This is not the Magnus head, but it's a nice repaint. And again, you got your Braveheart face paint cross. So yeah, I think this is the only head that's, or maybe it's this head. I don't know. Someone will correct me, or I'll figure it out and talk about it later. But anyway, sorry for shanghaiing that. Back to you, Dave.
All right, we're gonna end on this one, and we're hitting that magic hour.
Yep.
I want to end with companies being out of touch. All right, this I was not even aware of this, and until Mike brought it to my attention earlier today, and I just had to roll my eyes. All right, we're critical about companies. We were talking about Hasbro earlier. We're talking about McFarlane earlier. Sometimes I talk about FigueArts. We bitch, we whine, we moan. You know what? This came from I guess Jonathan Cayley, from the owner of Loyal Subjects, and this is concerning the Mask 2.0, the Mask re-release. Which, if you follow any videos, they're not doing that well. They're not being received that well. And he's talking about here. He put a little press release. This is on Toy News, toynewseye.com. And he says, we understand that the expectations are high. We stand behind the fabulous execution of this program. Top tier tooling, top tier manufacturing. I'm not going to read this entire letter, but there's one piece that really catches my eye here. Understood we deserve the criticism 100%. That's on us. We worked tirelessly to resolve. Apparently, they've added team members, changing tooling. But it comes to this part right here. I understand we can't make everything perfect. If perfect is an abstract, we've seen complaints for things that are traditionally are extraordinarily minor, microscopic variations that are not QC issues. The definition of QC is wildly misunderstood and misdefined. That I'm not so sure about, and are not marginally denigrating the structural integrity of the item.
If your legs on your fucking Bruce Sato snap off at the joint, that's a QC issue.
Exactly.
Don't fucking tell me that I don't know what a QC issue is as an adult collector with toys.
Yes, these are design issues that are. What he's saying though is he's saying it's not a QC issue because we don't know the definition of QC of quality control. And I only have one word for all this, and that's really. Really?
I didn't have it queued up. Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Okay. You guys need to, if you have not bought any of these, look up some of the reviews. And I guess the problem with a lot of this is they're trying to, they're trying to rebuild these toys that were made before. It's not like they invented mask and then had to reinvent mask.
Oh, let me do a quick correction here. No, McLaren, this is not Ramen Toy. This is the Loyal Subjects. These are the ones that. This is the company that also did that version of TMNT.
No, he's saying that's his one word response. Ramen did it, and Ace did do it. Ace actually petitioned for this.
But they're not in the same scale as the original toy. Ramen Toys versions are slightly larger, both in their scale of the vehicle and the figures.
Yeah. I would be more angry, but once I went to Toy Fair and they told me what the prices were going to be, I completely wrote this totally off. And now, then they went to BBTS exclusively and the prices were even higher. I super wrote them off.
And I'm bringing this up real quick. This is eBay right here. Here is a vintage 1985 Thunderhawk figure. It's missing one bomb. That's it. But here it is. This is the original toy. It's going for $50 plus shipping.
Right.
That was the planned price, but I think it's like 60 now or something, right?
No.
The Loyal Subject prices?
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. Let me check it out real quick.
Right. Again, this is $50 for the original vintage one. So, I mean, yeah, I will give this for the Loyal Subjects. I like the effects they're putting on with the masks, like actually making it look like it's doing its little special power. But as like Mike just said, the figures themselves are falling apart.
Yeah. On BBTS. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, on BBTS, how much is it going for?
The Thunderhawk for BBTS is $60.
So yeah, it was supposed to be $49.99, but they raised the price.
Right.
But I guess it's one thing if it's kind of like how that remember that's the HasLab for the shuttle that failed. Well, did it fail or go through?
Which shuttle?
From Clone Wars.
The gunship? No, it failed. That failed.
Yeah, that failed.
All right, now. I don't know.
Oh,
I think it went through.
We had with the gunship. why would you need to buy it when the original is still readily available? And this is it. Why would I buy a remake of the Mask figure when I can buy the original right here for less than what they're selling it?
Yeah, and I'm leaving McLaren's up here because what this highlights is that yes, everything that we see and everything we hold is subjective, as well as fact. None of your stuff is broken, McLaren, and that is amazing. But it's also something, the way you're saying is not impressed. Maybe there's something that's lacking. If you want to go into detail about that in the chat, that's cool. But what also kills me is this is another case where the owner has a little hubris and a chip on his shoulder, because he did go after Ramen Toy for his versions of stuff, because Loyal Subjects is officially licensed to release these.
And Ramen Ace, we had Ace on a FigureAction, and he specifically mentioned he petitioned to Hasbro for making Mask. He wanted to do it. He was willing to pay for it. I put up the Condor right here, because here's the Condor complete, $25, the vintage one.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it comes down to if you like it and you're going to spend the money on it, great. But don't tell your potential customers that are going to be spending their money on your stuff that if there's some issue, it's not that big of a deal. It's not real QC. If there's something wrong, acknowledge it.
This is some Brian Flynn level stuff right here. Plain and simple.
Hasbro wouldn't even do this.
No, Hasbro wouldn't talk about it, or they. I mean, I'm going back to the HasLabs Sentinel with the knee, and then Dwight did that other little remark, which some people took a little off. But yeah, there's ways to do this properly, and then there's ways that aren't. And say, again, people are critical of Bobby Vallow for his statements and action, and I'm not going to discount that from you. But he has acknowledged, some complaints with things, and you see the correction. Series 5 was not great in regards to quality control. So
no, and that's the thing. But like this specifically, calling it out. Hi, I'm the owner, and I'm calling it out on here. At least with Hasbro, yeah, you had Dwight, you had the people from the Marvel Legend team, but it's not like we're pulling one of the Parker brothers out from the grave to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Not the Parker brothers, but
Oh, I mean, and this kind of summarizes the theme for tonight's show. Is like there's a lot of stuff that you can like it, but there's other parts where you go, just what the hell were you thinking? Where was that one person in the meeting that just said, "What the fuck are you agreeing to?"
That's the same person who said, "Let's do a glow in the dark Leo Convoy."
And I'm thinking of Mr. Potato Head pulling out a hand that has a middle finger on it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this, guys. It's 2026. Money is going to be tight. This is a disposable income hobby. You are a consumer. Buy what you want to buy. I'll be the first to say it. Buy what you want. Buy what you like. Except, cancel that damn blade. But yes. Buy what you want. But buy what you want to buy. Don't feel forced to buy what you don't want to buy. That's a big thing. Your money is yours. Put it where you want it to go. Don't buy something for the sake of buying it. Be critical. It's like how I was when you heard me talking about those Devil May Cry figures. You don't need to buy every Transformer. You don't need to buy every Marvel Legend. You don't need to buy every classified figure. David, you don't need to buy every freaking Legion builder. Okay, I got it. I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling myself this as well.
Yeah.
And with all these options out here, the world is since you don't need it all, buy the best of the best. You know, I've canceled orders now. I've canceled orders and I have bought things. I have, cancel 3 and buy 1 type. This is the time. You have options.
Yep.
Take advantage of them.
I
I
agree.
need all them G.I. Joes. I'm all in.
You're all in on it. Yeah.
That being said, guys, it is 10:50. We are 20 minutes past the witching hour. I want to say thank you for everyone who's stuck with us for the whole show. Thank you to everybody on the replay squad. I didn't thank you earlier this morning. Earlier this evening. Yeah, I'm out of it. I want to thank Mike. I want to thank T-Man. I want to thank you. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Tell some friends about us. And more importantly, we'll see you next week. And as always, until then, take care, everyone. Peace.
Peace, everyone.
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah.